Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the world of iconic American crawler tractors. These machines have played a huge role in agriculture and construction, and we're going to explore some of the most famous models. So, let's get started. Starting with number 10, the Allis-Chalmers HD5. Launched into the booming post-World War II market around 1946, the HD5 represented a crucial step for Allis-Chalmers in capturing the significant demand for versatile, medium-sized crawler tractors. Its most distinctive feature was the heart beating under the hood, a General Motors 271 two-stroke diesel engine known for its unique high-revving sound and responsive power delivery, churning out approximately 40 drawbar horsepower. This relatively lightweight engine contributed to the tractor's overall manageable operating weight of about 11,250 pounds, making it nimble yet potent enough to effectively compete against rivals like the Caterpillar D4 and International TD9s. HD5 proved its worth across a remarkably broad spectrum of applications. Farmers relied on it for primary tillage, pulling plows and discs through challenging soil conditions where wheeled tractors struggled. In the burgeoning construction sector, it was frequently equipped with hydraulic bulldozers blades or front-end loaders for excavation, backfilling, and material handling. Conservation districts and loggers also found its blend of power, traction, and relatively compact size ideal for building terraces, skidding logs, and clearing land. It featured a robust 5-speed transmission, providing operators with a practical range of speeds for different implements and ground conditions. Life for the operator was straightforward, seated on a basic open platform with essential mechanical controls, typical for crawlers of this vintage. However, the HD5's inherent reliability, stemming from its simple, rugged design and the dependable GM diesel, earned it widespread respect and loyalty. It wasn't just a tractor, it was a dependable partner for demanding work significantly, bolstering Allis-Chalmers' presence in both agricultural and industrial markets. Many HD5s, cherished for their historical significance and that unforgettable two-stroke sound, remain operational or are proudly displayed by collectors today. Coming in at number 9, the Caterpillar 60, a true titan from the dawn of the internal combustion crawler era. The Caterpillar 60 boasts a lineage that stretches back before the official formation of the Caterpillar Tractor Co's in 1925. Originally introduced by the Holt Manufacturing Company as the Holt 10-ton around 1919, it was quickly rebranded as the Caterpillar 60 after the merger with Best Tractor Company. This machine was an absolute giant powered by a massive, slow-revving Holt 4-cylinder gasoline engine that produced a formidable 60 drawbar horsepower, a huge figure for the time. Its sheer scale was reflected in its operating weight, frequently tipping the scales at over 20,000 pounds, making it one of the most powerful tractors available. Engineered specifically for the heaviest tasks imaginable in the early 20th century, the 60 became the backbone of large-scale agriculture on the vast plains, massive earth-moving projects like dam and road construction, and grueling logging operations in rugged terrain. Its expansive tracks provided the flotation and relentless traction needed to conquer mud, sand, and steep grades that would immobilize any wheeled vehicle or steam tractor. Operating this beast required skill and strength, with a rudimentary 3-speed transmission and heavy direct mechanical controls located on an exposed operator's platform, offering little protection from the elements or engine heat. Despite the demanding operator environment, the 60 was nothing short of revolutionary. It decisively proved the superiority of the tracked platform for heavy-duty applications and firmly established the Caterpillar brand name as synonymous with power, durability, and the ability to tame the toughest jobs. Its success laid the critical foundation for decades of Caterpillar leadership in heavy equipment. Today, the 60 is a highly coveted collector's piece, representing a pivotal moment in mechanization history and the raw beginnings of modern earthmoving. Number 8 is the International Harvester TD9. First rolling off the assembly line around 1940 and remaining a mainstay in the international lineup for nearly 2 decades, the TD9 carved out a vital niche as a versatile and exceptionally reliable midsize crawler. Its power came from International Harvester's own well-regarded 4-cylinder diesel engine, instantly recognizable by its unique and dependable gasoline start system. This setup involved starting the engine on gasoline, using spark ignition, and then switching over power to diesel operation once warmed up, ensuring reliable starts even in cold weather, producing around 40 to 50 drawbar horsepower depending on the specific series, like the later 91 and 92 series, and with an operating weight hovering between 10,000 and 12,000 pounds, the TD9 struck an ideal balance for a wide array of users. This tractor was the definition of a multi-purpose workhorse. Farmers used it extensively for demanding tillage, land clearing, and field drainage projects. In construction and logging, it was commonly equipped with bulldozer blades, winches, or towed scrapers, tackling tasks from site preparation to skidding timber. Its reputation was built on the ruggedness of its chassis and the legendary durability and lugging ability of the IH diesel engine. Power was channeled through a straightforward and robust sliding gear transmission, typically offering 5 forward speeds and 1 reverse, giving operators adequate control for various jobs. Like its contemporaries, the TD9 featured a basic open operator station, demanding resilience from those who spent long hours at the controls. However, its unwavering performance, ease of maintenance, and ability to simply get the job done cemented its place as a cornerstone of International Harvester's formidable crawler offerings, competing fiercely with models like the Cat D4 and ACHD5. The TD9's enduring legacy is evident in the many units still actively used on farms or meticulously restored by enthusiasts who appreciate its classic design and workhorse ethic. Number 7, we have the Oliver Cletrac HG. This distinctive little crawler carries a fascinating history, originating with the innovative Cleveland Tractor Company, better known as Cletrac, which was acquired by the Oliver Corporation in 1944. The HG model spanned this transition, being produced both under the Cletrac name and later badged as Oliver Cletrac. Designed specifically for light-duty work and specialized agricultural applications, it typically utilized a reliable Hercules 9 Series 4-cylinder gasoline engine, delivering a modest but effective 20 to 22 drawbar horsepower. Its key advantage was its incredibly light footprint and compact dimensions, often weighing less than 4,000 pounds, granting it exceptional maneuverability. The HG truly shone in environments where larger machines simply couldn't operate effectively. Orchards and vineyards were prime territory, where its low profile allowed it to work beneath fruit-laden branches, and its narrow track options let it navigate tight rows. It was also popular on truck farms, plant nurseries, and for muck farming, in wet, soft soil conditions where low ground pressure was essential to avoid compaction. A significant technical advantage inherited from its Cletrac heritage was the controlled differential steering system. Unlike the abrupt clutch brake steering on many crawlers, this system allowed for smoother, more controlled power turns, reducing ground disturbance and making precise maneuvering easier. The operator sat exposed on a simple pan seat atop the basic platform, focused purely on guiding the machine. While not intended for heavy earth moving, the HG's agility, specialized capabilities, and suitability for niche markets ensured its popularity. It successfully carried Cletrac's reputation for engineering innovation into the Oliver family, serving growers and specialized operators faithfully. Today, the HG is a sought-after collector's item, particularly appealing to those interested in the history of specialized agriculture and the unique Cletrac engineering lineage. Number 6 brings us the Caterpillar D2, making its debut in the late 1930s and enjoying a production run that spanned nearly 2 decades until 1957. The Caterpillar D2 became an icon of small crawler tractor efficiency and reliability. It was a cornerstone of Caterpillar's strategy to mechanize smaller farms and tackle lighter-duty jobs worldwide. Power was provided by Caterpillar's own robust D3400 4-cylinder diesel engine, known for its fuel economy and longevity, delivering approximately 32 drawbar horsepower. Its typical operating weight of around 7,500 pounds made it significantly more compact than its larger siblings like the D4 or D6, yet it was engineered with the same legendary Caterpillar toughness. The D2 found its primary home in agriculture, offering countless farmers the power and traction to replace multiple teams of horses or aging, less efficient tractors for tasks like plowing, dissing, and seeding, especially on challenging terrain or in heavy soils. Its diesel engine, typically started with a small independent gasoline pony motor, was a major selling point due to its low fuel consumption compared to gasoline tractors. Beyond the farm, the D2 was also widely adopted for light construction tasks, orchard work, logging support operations, and soil conservation projects, often fitted with small dozers or toolbars. Its dependable 5-speed transmission provided practical working speeds for a variety of implements. While the operator's environment remained Spartan, characterized by an open seat seat and manual lever controls, the D2 earned immense loyalty through its sheer dependability and low operating costs. It wasn't just a machine, it was a sound investment that paid dividends through years of hard work. The D2 firmly established Caterpillar's dominance in the small crawler segment globally and set an industry benchmark for reliability in its class. Its incredible production numbers and enduring design mean the D2 remains a familiar and cherished sight at vintage tractor shows and is still occasionally found working diligently on small farms today. Number 5, it's the John Deere MC. Launched in 1949, the Model MC holds a landmark position in John Deere's history as the company's very first production crawler tractor, signaling a strategic move beyond wheeled tractors into the tracked vehicle market. Ingeniously, it was largely based on the existing and highly popular Model M wheeled tractor, leveraging proven components. This included the distinctive John Deere vertical two-cylinder gasoline engine, famous for its characteristic Johnny Popper sound, which produced around 20 drawbar horsepower in this application. Its lightweight, tipping the scales at approximately 4,000 pounds, gave it excellent flotation on soft ground. The MC was specifically developed to meet the needs of farmers and growers facing conditions unsuitable for conventional wheeled tractors. This included working in the wet, challenging soils of muck farms, navigating the slopes and tight confines of orchards and vineyards, and operating on soft or hilly terrain where the superior traction and stability of tracks were indispensable. It allowed loyal John Deere customers who needed a crawler to stay within the brand family. Mechanically, it shared the Model M's straightforward 4-speed transmission and many operational characteristics, making it familiar to existing Deere users. The operator was positioned on a simple, open platform carried over directly from the Model M. While initial development involved collaboration with the Lindemann Brothers Company, which had previously built crawler conversions for Deere tractors, the MC emerged as a fully factory-backed John Deere product. Its successful introduction validated Deere's entry into the crawler market and directly led to the development of subsequent, more advanced John Deere crawler models like the 40, 420, and eventually the 440 series. For John Deere enthusiasts, the MC is a historically vital and highly collectible machine, representing the genesis of the company's crawler lineage. Number 4, we find the Allis-Chalmers HD6. Introduced in the mid-1950s, the HD6 was strategically positioned as a capable successor to the widely successful HD5, offering operators a noticeable step up in power, weight, and overall capability for more demanding tasks. Under its hood resided a robust Allis-Chalmers 4-cylinder diesel engine, its design roots tracing back to the Buda Engine Co., which AC had acquired, delivering a solid 55 drawbar horsepower, with an operating weight typically falling between 13,000 and 16,000 pounds. Depending on its configuration and attachments, the HD6 was a substantial and respected competitor in the midsize crawler category, ready to challenge rivals from Caterpillar and International Harvester. The increased power and heft of the HD6 made it well suited for a broader range of applications than its predecessor. It capably handled heavier agricultural tillage implements, larger scale soil conservation projects like terracing and pond construction, more demanding logging operations, and a variety of general construction duties such as dozing, site preparation, and pulling medium-sized scrapers. A significant advancement offered on later HD6 models was the optional torque converter drive, often paired with a shuttle clutch. This hydraulic coupling smoothed out power delivery, reduced the need for constant shifting, minimized shock, loads on the powertrain, and made the tractor much more productive and easier to operate, especially when equipped with a dozer or loader working against variable resistance. While operator comfort saw some gradual refinements over the HD5, the overall environment remained functional and focused on durability, typical of crawlers from that era. The HD6 further solidified Allis-Chalmers' strong reputation in both the agricultural and construction equipment markets. Praised for its balanced design, reliable powertrain, and the notable advantage offered by the optional torque converter, it remains a popular model for restoration enthusiasts who appreciate its blend of classic Allis-Chalmers engineering, practical performance, and historical significance in the evolution of midsize crawlers. Claiming the number 3 spot is the John Deere 440 Crawler. Making its appearance in the late 1950s, the John Deere 440 marked a significant evolution in the company's crawler line, offered alongside its wheeled counterpart and gaining rapid popularity, particularly in light industrial, utility, and construction applications. A key element of its versatility was the choice of power plants. Buyers could select either John Deere's proven 2-cylinder gasoline engine, delivering around 30 drawbar horsepower, or opt for the higher torque and distinct sound of a General Motors 2-53 two-stroke diesel engine, which produced approximately 33 drawbar horsepower. Its relatively light base weight of about 6,500 pounds contributed to its agility and ease of transport. The 440 Crawler, especially in its industrial configurations often designated IC or ICD, Industrial Crawler Diesel, truly excelled in tasks demanding maneuverability and adaptability. Landscapers, utility contractors, loggers, and light construction outfits favored it for jobs like finish grading, trenching with a backhoe attachment, material handling with a loader, skidding logs with a winch or arch, and site preparation with a dozer blade. A major operational advantage, highly valued by users performing repetitive back-and-forth work, was the optional clutch-type direction reverser. This feature allowed the operator to quickly shift between forward and reverse using a dedicated lever without needing to declutch or change gears in the main transmission, dramatically speeding up cycle times for loader and dozer operations. This operator worked from a functional station designed for visibility and control access. The 440 Crawler played a crucial role in expanding John Deere's market presence significantly beyond traditional agriculture, making serious inroads into the burgeoning light construction and utility sectors. Its combination of engine options, innovative features like the direction reverser, multiple available track configurations, and John Deere's reputation for quality construction made the 440 a highly successful and influential model still sought after by collectors and specialized users today. Our runner-up at number 2 is the TerraTrak GT30. Emerging from the relatively short-lived but remarkably innovative American Tractor Corporation in the mid-1950s, the TerraTrak GT30 represented a significant technological leap forward among small crawler tractors of its time. Powered by a dependable Continental 4-cylinder gasoline engine that produced around 30 horsepower, it was a compact machine, typically weighing in the neighborhood of 5,000 pounds, designed for agility in tight workspaces. Its primary target market was the light construction, landscaping, materials handling, and agricultural loading sectors, often sold integrated with factory-matched loaders or backhoes. What truly set the TerraTrak GT30, and indeed the entire TerraTrak line apart from its contemporaries, was the pioneering Terramatic drive system. This advanced transmission was revolutionary for a small crawler in the 1950s. It incorporated features like hydraulic clutches for smooth engagement, constant mesh gearing allowing power shifting between high and low speed ranges on the go, and perhaps most importantly, an instant hydraulic direction reverse. This allowed operators to change direction simply by moving a lever without clutching or stopping, offering unprecedented speed and ease of operation for tasks involving constant maneuvering, such as loading trucks or backfilling trenches. Although, the American Tractor Corporation faced financial difficulties and was acquired by J.I. Case in 1957, the innovative spirit embodied by the TerraTrak machines, particularly the GT30, left a lasting impact. The advanced Terramatic transmission technology was integrated into subsequent Case crawler designs, most notably influencing the highly successful Case 310 series and giving Case a competitive edge in transmission features for years. The TerraTrak's GT30 therefore stands out not just as a capable small crawler, but as a historically significant machine that introduced groundbreaking hydraulic transmission technology to the small tractor market, making it a fascinating and valuable piece for collectors interested in tractor innovation. And taking the top spot at number 1, the International Harvester TD14, an undisputed icon and a true heavyweight legend in the history of crawler tractors, the International TD14 enjoyed an impressively long and distinguished production run, starting in the late 1930s and continuing in various updated forms through the late 1950s. This robust mid to large size crawler became synonymous with power and reliability. It was driven by International's highly respected 4-cylinder diesel engine, featuring the company's signature gasoline start system for dependable cold weather starting. Over its production life, particularly in later versions like the popular TD14A, it delivered a potent 65 to 75 drawbar horsepower, with an operating weight ranging roughly from 18,000 to 20,000 pounds. It possessed the mass and strength needed for truly demanding work. The TD14 established itself as a dominant force across a wide spectrum of heavy-duty industries. In construction and earth-moving, it was the backbone of countless projects, carving roads out of hillsides, moving vast quantities of earth for dam and airfield construction, and pulling large scrapers. Loggers relied on its tremendous pulling, power, and ruggedness to skid massive logs out of challenging forest terrain. It was also a common sight in oil field operations and on large agricultural spreads undertaking extensive land clearing or deep tillage. Its multi-speed transmission provided the deep reduction necessary for heavy pulling, along with adequate speeds for lighter work or transport. Operators commanded the TD14 from a basic open station, exposed to the elements and the machine's vibrations, yet the tractor earned immense respect for its sheer ability to endure punishing conditions and operate reliably day after day, often under continuous load. Its reputation for being bulletproof and having incredible lugging power made it a favorite among operators and owners alike. The TD14 wasn't just a tractor, it was one of International Harvester's most successful and defining crawler models, sold in huge numbers globally and setting a benchmark for performance and durability in its power class. Its enduring legacy of toughness means that many TD14s are still lovingly preserved, meticulously restored, and proudly displayed, embodying the heart and soul of the classic crawler tractor era.